No. By show of hands.
This is cool. No. This is cool.
Who not married?
By show of hands, who could have been married?
Could have been. That don't count.
Who could have been? If I wanted to be married, I could have been married plenty of times. I decided.
Listen, where you meet me is not where I'm going. A lot of times people
It changes. Love languages change depending on where you're going.
The reason, listen, most of the time men be up here as the relationship go, and women be down here. All the way down here. Women do like this, men go like this. And the reason that is, and that's why I tell dudes,
I agree.
That's why I tell dudes a lot of times, don't get with chicks based off of where you see her. Go get with her based off of where you project yourself to be. Because she, in 10 years, you gonna be a different person and she gonna be a different person. But is she capable of aligning herself with you based off of where you gonna be?
Yeah, withstanding what you can
And
become.
so a lot of times, women will get with guys based off of where they present themselves at that moment. But they are so focused on that instead of focused on where I'm gonna be later.
Yeah.
So when you focus,
because you still got to get there, and if you don't get there, and then I fuck around and have a kid with you, then it's gonna be people on panels talking about how I should have chosen.
Exactly.
Most men don't even get to the apex of who they are until they in their late 50s, early.
But you're only as great as the woman in your life.
No, that's not true.
What do you expect from your woman? What do you expect? What do you expect from the woman in your life? What do you expect us to do?
I was great before you came. That's
what do you expect? What do you expect from your wife?
Before I got
No.
What do you expect?
Obedience. 100%.
In the way of what he means by obedience.
Yeah, can you please?
Obedience and submission.
Submission, right?
No,
That's it.
the submission
You don't want us
is-
to cook, clean, take care of the kids, run your errands, pick your dry cleaning up.
That depends on the man.
You don't need none of that. We
That
got an
depends on the
assistant.
man.
We got a nanny.
I'm in a whole different
Oh, we got a
lane.
nanny.
I'm in a whole different
Oh, you
lane.
big balling.
No, seriously, I am.
Okay,
Every man does. Every man doesn't require that.
That's different. But when you're dating somebody who needs the push and it helps to get to where they're going, right? Right?
You're dating the wrong person.
But that's not true.
But you know that's not fair because
That's
you
not
just
fair.
said
That's
that where
not
somebody
fair.
is,
That's
where they
not
started
fair.
out, is not the apex of where
you
you
going?
should be.
You have never been to where you was
He
at.
should not need you to push him. You are a helpmate.
So you've been where you've been. So you've been where you
I was
where you
always
at right
gonna
now.
be
You
great.
always.
I
That's
was
not about
always
always
gonna
being
be
great.
great.
I'm saying you where you at right now. You always been.
I was in
You never been low.
The minute that I got out of high school, my first year out of high school, I made $120,000 a year. That's a fact. Now, it don't mean that I didn't lose it, but at the same time, that was circumstantial.
What's the
based off
ratio
of
for that for
economy.
every man?
That's irrelevant.
When you said that she's your helpmate, she
No.
helps you get to where you're going.
Say what?
As your helpmate, she doesn't help get to
No,
get you where you're going.
she was obedient to what it is that I said, which allowed for her to be the beneficiary of my greatness.
But y'all, hey, listen, don't fall. What it really is.
No,
What it
this
really
is real.
is. What it really is. What it really
Yeah, the ladies are triggered, y'all. But what they don't get is when you are dealing with a man that has a goal and a plan in his head, he doesn't need a lady to drag him all the way to the top because he will be self-motivated to make things happen for himself. Especially if he's determined to make that goal a reality, you understand? But as a lady, all a man needs from you is to aid in his vision and campaign. That's all he needs. But as you can tell, the ladies were triggered. I don't know, when even Anton made mention of submission and obedience and all that, the lady sitting by Anton, the one in the blonde hair, I don't know, but I think she's gonna be a problem, y'all.
What it really is. What it really is.
Hold on, Randy.
He's an Aries.
Let me explain. No, seriously. You know what women's problem? See, as we deep dive into this conversation,
That's that shit.
what I'm
I
learning,
would love to talk to his wife.
as we deep dive into this conversation,
I bet she.
what we're learning is that what they thought was marriage is completely different from what it is. See,
I ain't
listen,
gonna y'all.
listen.
I don't
No.
By show of
This is
hands,
cool.
on
No,
the
this is
stage,
cool.
Who not married?
By show of hands, who could have been married?
Could have been. That don't
Who
count.
could have been? If I wanted to be married, I could have been married plenty of times. I decided not to be married. It's not about. It's not about if I am. It's about if I wanted to be.
Okay, so
I've been
here's the
proposed
question.
to. I done been ring shopping
Here's
and all
the
of that. I
question.
decided, nah.
Why not?
Yo.
Why not?
Why is this a flex? Like, it's crazy. Like, my mind just bust, y'all. Like, why is it a flex to be collecting engagement rings like infinity stones? Like, talking about ring shopping and you could have gotten married a whole bunch of times and whatnot. Tell me why it's a flex. Like, why is this a flex? Yo, this is crazy, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section because, oh boy, crazy. crazy.
Why? Because I just wasn't satisfied.
Because you're toxic.
I'm not toxic. I'm
I
just
said
not
you was
satisfied.
toxic.
I'm not. If I'm not satisfied, I'm not satisfied. I don't settle for just whatever. I don't settle for money. I don't settle for nothing. I settle for how you make me
She
feel.
not toxic. She toxic waste.
You got me
She's
fucked
the
up.
whole problem.
I ain't the whole problem.
The thing
She's
is
the
that
whole problem.
the feeling is
Y'all
not
know
going to
somebody
always
jump my
remain the
sister.
feeling.
You
Are
wish
you?
I was
But
the
here's the
problem.
thing, though. You're not going to always feel good in your relationship. It's
you're
going to be
not.
times where they're not going to
How
be.
ain't you?
Because sometimes, again, it's a
You always
personal
like your
thing.
wife?
People go through ups and
100%.
downs.
You really always like your wife?
Absolutely. Listen, nobody is gonna be
The way
around
he
me if I
talking,
don't
she
like it.
obedient.
No.
She's submissive. She listens.
I'm
to
obedient
everything.
and
I think
It's okay.
that.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. What is my wife like?
This nigga wife really the unicorn.
She is.
He ain't playing like.
I
But to
believe
be-
you. I
but
believe
to
you.
be
Shout out
fair-
to your
You
wife.
trained her beautifully.
You
To be
trained her
fair-
is crazy. Trained is woo.
Trained
He
is
said,
crazy.
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
are falling.
No.
Because you are
How is
falling
it?
for all of the
Trained-
trigger
But
words.
you're full of
Red,
shit.
hold on.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
trained
yeah,
Angel.
You trained your wife too?
Angel.
She's still in training.
Angel, you are falling for all the trigger words. Let me
I
tell
ain't
I'm gonna
lying.
look you in your face.
Because
Sit back with me
obedience
and
and
time.
submission is not a bad thing.
I'm gonna look you in your eyes and tell you.
How is training a bad
I am
thing?
definitely Hold on. And he'll tell you, I am definitely an obedient wife.
I believe you are.
He
believe you
he's
are.
just trying to trigger you with certain
I'm not
words.
triggering you.
He trying to trigger you.
No.
I'm not
Seriously.
triggering you.
But we
I ain't
can't
gonna
talk
lie.
about what the union of
How
God
don't
is
you-
without using the words that are in the Bible.
How don't you train guys how to treat you?
You do teach a person to treat you.
So why y'all so
Train-
triggered
Whether
at the
it's
word?
teach or train, it's the same thing.
We're not talking about the word.
Yeah.
This is what I know for
You
sure.
teach a person how to treat
This is
you.
what I
You
know
can't
for
use- you can't
sure.
use train with a Sagittarius. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you can.
No,
but
you
you're-
cannot.
That's why you keep leaving
Train
them
on
guys.
train
that bad.
That's why she keep leaving.
Being
them.
obedient and being submissive is so different. I would love to be submissive and obedient to whoever allows me to
You
be in
should
that
be
safe,
that
whatever
outside.
allows me to be in that safe place. I really do. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a boss as well. So to train me, I'm gonna be training you too. Like we
think
gonna
so?
train each other.
You think so?
For sure.
She's a boss. Big boss. In real cross voice. Big boss. Boss lady. Boss bae.
Hold on, so y'all would never drop that.
We gonna walk
It's
each other.
about
on a
knowing
leash.
that you're not equal to a man.
Right. Yeah,
That's,
exactly.
and that's totally
Exactly.
fine. That's totally fine. I don't have to be equal to a man. I love the fact that I want somebody to take me and allow me to be in my submissive place. I love that, right? But I'm very outspoken. I'm very smart. I have
doesn't mean you can't be
I'm just
submissive, though.
it's not being submissive. It's not being a submissive. It's just like I have my own, you know what I'm saying,
Can you
brain
be
as
trained?
well.
Can you
Can
be
I be trained?
I
We'll get there.
I think so.
Oh, no, hold on. Let me
We'll
let
get
me just
there. I
get
mean,
it takes a strong
What do
person
you
to
mean?
do it.
Hold on.
if I can, I don't know.
Can you be trained?
I don't know.
I think she can be.
Yeah,
I know she
I
can.
think that
I know she can be trained.
because
The
honestly,
hardness is a shield.
before
It's a shield of protection.
Before I got with my husband, I was very much so, very much so. F these dudes, about to have a good time. We about to turn up. You know, I'm supposed to be in a relationship with this person, but I don't care. I'm over here doing whatever I want to do. Like I was very much so, just doing what I want to do, just free spirited for real. But I was just telling
You gotta
somebody the
let
story
that
a couple
out your
days
spirit.
ago.
Let it out,
The day JT and I got back together,
Yeah.
he came down to Miami for my 29th birthday. At this point in time, he wasn't even somebody that I was talking to every day. He literally was like, "No, I'm coming to get my chick though." When we went to the restaurant that we went to, a guy that I actually had been talking to texted me and said, "Hey, I just saw you came in. Come over here for a second." I looked at JT. Now it was me, JT, my friends, and his friends. I looked at JT. I looked at my phone. I looked at JT. I looked at my phone. And I said, I walked in here with this man. I'm not about to embarrass him by going to talk to another man.
Right.
I had never felt that level of respect for somebody in my life.
Oh, I
a
have.
man. I had never felt like I wanted to give a man that kind of respect before. And that's how I knew, like, okay, this is
This
gonna
the
be
one.
this something different.
Yeah.
It's something for real.
It really
So I
depends
do
on
that.
who you is.
It depends
Absolutely.
on
I think everybody can.
Let me say
I
this.
think everyone
Yeah,
can
for
be
sure.
trained when they're in a space of not only feeling safe, but feeling seen, feeling heard, feeling like you know what,
Hear
you're
me in my silence.
you really my person. You really gonna
100%
Hear
protect
me in my silence.
I've been like that.
Like
I'm not gonna play with you.
if you weren't a reliable man, if you weren't a man of God, if you weren't the man that you told her she was gonna be, your wife wouldn't be the way she is with you.
But imagine how maybe
True or
much
false?
further you would have been if you let
that's
your
a fact.
wife have
That's a
some
fact.
type of say, like you know.
Hold on,
who's
no,
a-
because
I
I'm
so
say no.
so though.
Input. I'm just saying. What you mean say
Taking
so?
deep breaths.
No,
Like what is up with a say so? I can't
But-
no say
Bro,
so.
you can say
Being
whatever.
submissive doesn't mean you don't have a say so.
I'm not
Being
saying this-
obedient doesn't mean you don't
I'm
have a
not
say
saying
so.
that. But what I'm saying is I wouldn't
It's
have
a
went
lot-
over to the table either. I wouldn't have. I was like, hell no, you seen me here, old boy. Like
It's
you know,
allowing
you know,
him to
no,
lead
I'm not
you.
doing that. It is about allowing me, but you have to need me as well.
Who's to say he doesn't?
I mean, say he
Hold on,
doesn't,
but-
but,
but
it
a
seems to
certain-
be me as well, though.
Certain men need women for certain things, right? Well,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
especially when it's roles. Roles are super important in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like the man I believe a woman should be with is the man that came on there and already placed the roles before he met you. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I was single for 3 years. Nah, nobody even spending the night at my house. I was super, you know what I'm saying, strict on what I wanted. When I found a woman I wanted, all right, what those bills look like? Let me see what's going on in your life right here.
Hell no.
This what we doing, this what we doing. And that's what I took on. You know what I'm
That's what me
saying?
and True Love, we different.
And then that's when I bought stuff. You
gotta
know
work
what I'm
your way
saying?
up for that.
Because, you know, I got to a different level based off of I
ain't paying the
knew
bills
already
since
what I
month
asked
one.
God for. When you ask God for certain things and you find it, you automatically assume that position. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew what I needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody needs something different. I needed something to
everybody
appear in my
different. Everybody
face,
different.
you know, appear in my life and be that person who needed me for
And
something.
y'all been married for how long?
For the last
They don't even
6
know.
years.
See?
Yeah, see? You better.
We've been together too long. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I appreciate the way that you approach marriage and the way that you approach
Don't you do it, fellas.
What? Don't do what?
Hey, that's how you
Don't do
boss up to
what?
the highest level, bro.
Don't do what?
That's how y'all boss up to
Don't
the
come
highest
in and
level.
take care of
30
JT.
million
I ain't
plus
take care
right
of you,
now.
Randy.
JT brought we got back together on
He
May
brought weed.
18th, 2018. We moved into our first house together that 4th of July weekend.
That's how I moved. So I got
Absolutely.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it when you know you know.
It was no. Now be clear, we were still staying. I own a condo,
Right.
So we were staying in my condo for a little while, but he was just like, "Yeah, I don't feel comfortable in your
Exactly.
stuff."
There we go. That's a real man. That's a real man.
So
Real
yeah,
man
it
ain't
was.
never gonna feel comfortable in nothing
Well,
that
my
y'all
wife,
bought.
she a Hawaiian warrior because I had to take her through it. And I had to make sure she was battle tested. Had to make sure she was ready. Listen, we started off on some 50-50
Told you
stuff.
something the matter with him.
The longer we kept talking, the more I kept relieving her. Until now, she don't have a job. She don't pay no bills. All she do is
She made it
tend
through
to
the
me.
war. We happy for her. She made it. She got her
I
better
think,
wounds.
I think the bill thing is so OD
it is.
because providing is so much more than just paying.
I can pay my
bills.
own
Yeah.
bills.
No, it's not.
Because if you're gonna be, it is so much. You provide for me mentally, physically, emotionally too.
It is until you can't
I do
pay the
need you-
bill.
I do
That's
need you
true,
to
but
pay
as
your
your
bills,
rib, you put me in a position where if you fall, I'm able to pick you up.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna be submissive, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna be obedient. I need you to take all this other stress off of me, so I
That's
can really
true,
settle
but
into that. 'Cause that's
I
hard for me, I
understand
ain't
that,
gonna
but
lie.
people, I understand, but people are human. People are human. This shit happens. See me? I'm saying, so you mean to tell me
She
you
need
just
a
fucked up? You
shot
just say
collar.
fuck
Pay
it.
my own bills.
Alright guys, so there you have it, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I don't know how Anton does it, sitting with all these hyenas and debating with them. I mean, yo, especially the lady in the blonde hair, gone. Beyond rich. I don't know, but yeah, because watching this video right now, I mean, it's beginning to make sense why guys are, you know, trying to run away from marriage and all that and not taking some ladies serious anymore, because you have to work, I don't know how many hours, 9, 6, 7 hours, come back home and have to force the feminine aspect of a woman out of her. Yo. And on top, you have to now teach her how to be submissive to you, like trying to turn water into wine. I don't know. To me, it's nasty work to me. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.